In personal evangelism, relationship building is at the heart of sharing the gospel effectively. To make meaningful connections, trust must be established. Without trust, it's challenging to create an environment where individuals feel safe enough to open up, ask questions, and explore matters of faith freely. Building trust in evangelistic conversations is essential because it creates a safe space for individuals. In this space, people feel secure enough to share their doubts, ask questions, and examine faith without fear of judgment or pressure. Trust lays the foundation for deeper spiritual discussions, enabling conversations to shift from surface-level exchanges to heart-to-heart connections. As trust grows, so does the opportunity for genuine relationships, leading ultimately to discipleship and transformation. To build trust effectively in personal evangelism, it's important to be authentic and honest. People quickly recognize insincerity, and it can break trust. Authenticity means being open about your own struggles, doubts, and experiences. Sharing your personal journey with vulnerability shows others how God has worked in your life while acknowledging the challenges along the way. When you're real, it invites others into a natural conversation rather than something rehearsed or forced, fostering a deeper connection. Another critical aspect is listening attentively. Many people shy away from religious conversations because they feel unheard or dismissed. Instead of immediately presenting arguments or jumping into preaching, take time to genuinely listen to their thoughts, concerns, and questions. By doing this, you show that you value their perspective and that the conversation is about building a connection, not winning a debate. Respecting where people are on their spiritual journey is also key. Everyone is at a different point in their faith exploration. Some may be encountering the gospel for the first time, while others may have deep religious roots but still struggle with doubts. Trust grows when you honor their pace and allow them the freedom to process their thoughts without pressure. Patience is vital because trust and openness to the gospel often develops over time. Consistency is another vital principle of trust building. People observe how you live out your faith daily to see if it aligns with the message you're sharing. Inconsistencies between words and actions can undermine trust, but a life that reflects the values of faith reinforces your testimony. When others see the fruit of the Spirit, qualities like love, joy, peace, patience, and kindness, in your actions, they are more likely to trust you and the message you bring. Showing genuine care is equally important. Evangelism should never feel like a transaction or a checklist. It's about sincerely caring for another person's well-being. When people sense that you value them as individuals and not just as potential converts, trust deepens. By investing in their lives holistically, celebrating their successes and supporting them in challenges, you demonstrate that your care goes beyond evangelism. It's also important to avoid arguments and approach conversations with grace. Engaging in debates rarely leads to productive outcomes in evangelism. Instead, it often creates division and erodes trust. The goal is not to win arguments but to build relationships. Responding with patience and understanding, even when there's disagreement, keeps the conversation open and respectful. Finally, prayer is a powerful tool in building trust. Trust is not something we can create on our own, it's a work of the Holy Spirit. Asking God to guide conversations and open hearts can lead to unexpected breakthroughs. Praying for the person, both privately and with them if possible, shows spiritual concern and invites God's presence into the relationship building process. In summary, building trust in evangelistic conversations is about creating a relational foundation where people feel safe to explore faith. By being authentic, listening attentively, respecting their journey, living consistently, and demonstrating genuine care, you create an environment where trust can flourish. Trust transforms evangelism from a transactional encounter into a life-changing relationship, opening the door for deeper, more meaningful discussions about faith.